Hi everyone, welcome back to Ken's Family Tae Kwon Do. This is lesson number 6. So what you just saw were 2 of the forms that you would need to know on your progression to black belt. The first one, called Dan Goon, is a yellow belt form, and our second one was one of 2 green belt forms that you need to know, called CHUN-JI. And you actually need to know 13 different forms to progress to black belt. So I thought you would be interested, and I hope you enjoyed watching those forms. So I think we're ready. Let's just begin our class. And the first thing I'd like for you guys to do is to just have a seat on the floor. Nice and comfortable. And as you're sitting there, just kind of think about some of the things that we're going to talk about and learn today in our Tae Kwon Do class, just for a few seconds. Okay, now you can stand up, and as you know, it's time to pick a senior student to help me begin the class. So, and remember, no worries, all you have to do is just follow along with what I'm doing. All right, let me look out here and see if I can find somebody that would love to be the senior student today. And how about you? You can be the senior student. Just follow along with what I do. Back up a little bit. Here we go. Junbi sup. Chariot sup. Senior student says, Kiyosa-nim ke kunye sup. And we all bow to the teacher. And we're ready to go. Good job. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we kind of loosen up a little bit. And one of the ways we're going to do that is with our Tae Kwon Do dice. So let me get our Tae Kwon Do dice. And we roll the dice, and you do whatever it says on the dice. See, there's different things on here. And we're going to do whatever it says on the dice. But I get to pick somebody to roll the dice. So let me look out there again. If you want to roll these dice, let me see your hand go up. Oh, yes, I see you. There you go. Take those dice. Got them? Okay. And roll the dice. And let me check it out. What's it say? It says leg lifts 2. So we're just going to stand here with our left foot forward in a fighting stance. This is our fighting stance. And our hands are going to be up here to protect our head. And a leg lift is not a kick. It's just a stretch. We'll start with our right leg, our back leg here, and we just swing it up and back, and swing it up and back. 2 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2. All right. Let's get the dice. And let me see your hand go up. You want to roll the dice? Oh, yes. Here you go. Got them. Get those dice. And roll them. And it says 10 arm circles. Okay. So let's just stand here like this, and we're going to do 10 arm circles. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we're going to roll those dice one more time. And I'm going to pick one more person. Let me see your hands up. Who wants to roll the dice? Okay. There you go. Got them? And roll those dice. And it comes up with another leg lift. 4 of them. So this time, we're going to do that fighting stance with our right foot forward. And our hands are going to be up like this. And we're going to stretch our left leg. And just raise it up and back 4 times. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Good job, guys. let me put these Tae Kwon Do dice back over here. And let's go and do something a little new. So you remember a couple videos back, and I encourage you to go back and watch all my other videos to review the techniques that we've gone through. But we talked about self-defense. And what is self-defense? And a lot of people would say, well, fighting is self-defense. That's how I'm going to defend myself, fighting. Well, self-defense is the ability to keep yourself safe. And yes, fighting is one of your self-defense, but it's the worst one. Your best self-defense is your mind. So if you're walking, you see what looks to be trouble up ahead, you're not going to walk towards the trouble. No, you're going to walk away from the trouble. That's using your head. Now, there are times that you may not be able to get away from the trouble. And the only way you're going to defend yourself is to fight. And we hope that never happens. I hope that never happens. But if you should find yourself in that situation, what can you do? You do whatever you have to do to get away. Okay? If you're outside, for instance, and there's some guys out there that you're pretty certain are going to try to attack you for whatever the reason. Okay? You happen to look down and you see a stick laying on the floor. Well, a stick could be used to help protect yourself. It could be. You could use a stick like this to protect yourself. So if they try to attack you, you can use a stick to block. You can use a stick to block. Use that stick to block. As they're trying to punch you, you can block with a stick and protect yourself. That might not be enough, because if they're attacking you, they're trying to hurt you, you will have to do a counterattack. So you've done a block and a block. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move my buddy here. His name's Rocky. See, Rocky is right over here, and he's going to be the attacker. So let me move Rocky closer. There we go. There's Rocky right there, okay? Turn him around a little bit. Okay, so there's Rocky. He's the one that's attacking us right now. Okay, so you've done that block, he's punched you. You've done that other block, you punched you. Now you're going to have to do an attack. Ah, right down there. Right down there. Right down there. Or right up here, okay? But whatever attack you do, if that has stopped them, don't stick around, wait for more, then you're off, take off. Don't stick around. Again, Rocky's attacking, block, block, attack, attack, pop, and kick. That's one way to stop somebody, okay? But what if there's no stick? You have to use your arms for the blocking. So Rocky has attacked. Oh, you blocked it. Your other hand is right up here. You've blocked his attack. Now you punch. Block. Block. Punch. Ooh. Kick. And then, once you stopped him, once you stunned him, maybe you've knocked him down, don't stick around. Whoop, I'm taking off. And I'm going to call the police, or I'm going to talk to somebody about what just happened. All right, let me move Rocky back here again. Come on, Rocky. Boy, you're kind of heavy. All right. So that's a little bit about what self-defense is like. The main thing, you want to keep yourself safe. So we're going to learn a couple other things here too. that we haven't gone through before. And to do that, I'm going to use my pad. Put it in my hand like this. Now we've learned punches, we've learned kicks, but there's a couple other things that you can use as weapons on your body. Elbows make awesome weapons, and you can use those. So in order to get a good elbow strike, if you're standing in your fighting stance with your left foot forward, all the power comes from the turning of your hips. You can do an elbow strike standing straight ahead like this, but when you turn your hips, that's when you're going to get the most power. Just like this. So you don't have a pad, but everybody can get in your fighting stance with your hands up like this. Open your left hand. And you're going to do an elbow strike, and it's going to hit your left hand. Don't do it too hard, because I don't want you to hurt your hand, okay? So you're just going to stand like this, turn your body, and hit your hand, and come back. Turn, elbow strike, and back. Elbow strike, and back. Let's do 5 of those elbow strikes. Ready? And I'm holding it up here as if you were hitting somebody right on the side of the head. Okay? So hold your hand up right about the height of your own head and hold it right there. Fingers nice and tight together. And let's do 5 elbow strikes. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Elbow strike is a good weapon. And another part of your body that is a good weapon is your knee. And we call it a knee strike. So let me put the pad on here again. I'm going to do a knee strike. I'm going to hold the pad out right here. Ow! And do that knee strike. My knee comes right up and hits the pad. Let me do it again. And the idea behind that knee strike, it sounds kind of violent, but you are actually grabbing somebody's head, bringing it down, and knee strike. Grabbing the head, bringing it down, knee strike. Okay? So everybody hold your hand out right about belt height. If you had a belt on, put your left hand about belt height. Keep your hand nice and flat, fingers together. And you're going to raise your knee and hit that hand. The other hand stays up guarding, okay? And it looks like this. And let's try that. And let's do 5 of those. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those are 2 new techniques that you guys learned, and you can practice those at home, along with all the kicks and the punches that we've learned. So, I think at this point, we're going to just review again our first form. It's the white belt form called CHUN-JI. And we've gone through this before, and again, you can go back into the previous videos and watch that step by step. So I'm going to go ahead and go through CHUN-JI, and I'll do it slowly, kind of explaining what we're doing as we go. All right? Well, let's start this way. I think it's better. Young CHUN-JI, and we begin. Someone's coming from the left. They're going to try to kick you. So you take your left foot, step into a forward stance, left arm comes down, does the low block. After every block, take a step forward and punch. You just took that guy out. Now they're coming from behind you. You're going to turn, left foot forward stance, left arm low block. You block the kick, step forward and punch. Now they're coming over to the right. You're going to step forward, low block, low block. And let's stop there. So I'm going to do that whole form. And you guys can watch, and I think that as you watch it, you can pause the video and watch it step by step that way too. So let's try that. Ready? Yeah, CHUN-JI. And that is CHUN-JI. It's the white belt form. It's the form that you need to know to be able to get from a white belt to a yellow belt. Along with 3 self-defense, which if you go onto my website, you'll be able to see those self-defenses, the white belt self-defense, and you need to know front kick, roundhouse kick, and side kick. And those are things that you would need to know to get from a white belt to a yellow belt. Okay? So, I think we're going to have a little bit of fun, and I need Rocky back up here again. So Rocky, come on. I'm going to move him right up close to you guys. There we go. There's Rocky. All right. So Rocky is going to get punched. And that's what Rocky is here for, so that you can punch him. And so I want you to get not too close to your TV screen when you do this, because when you do punches or kicks, I don't want you to hit your TV or a piece of furniture. So you got to stand back a little ways. But you're imagining Rocky is the attacker. Rocky is going to try to hurt you. So I'm going to move him around like this. And as I do that, you're going to just punch him. You're going to punch him. You're going to kick him. You have to do whatever you have to do to try to get away from Rocky and make Rocky stop what he's trying to do to you. Okay? So let me just get out of the camera here. And I'm ready. Are you ready? Here he goes. There's Rocky. Hit him. Keep punching him. Keep going. He's going after you. Don't let Rocky do that to you. Hit him. Punch him. Oh, there he comes. Oh, don't let him do it. Keep going. Punch Rocky. Don't. Say, Rocky, no. Get away. Get away from me, Rocky. I don't want you doing that to me. You get away. Get away, Rocky. Hit him one more good one. Woo! All right. Good job, guys. Let me move him out of the way. I think Rocky has had enough. So let's move him out of the way. Over here, Rocky. All right. So we're about ready to end our class. And as we do so, we have some things that we have to do. And it involves our senior student. So once again, we'll back up right here and begin to end our class. Junbi sup, chariot sup, senior student says, ki yosanim, ke kunye sup, and we bow. And then our senior student and everybody recites the tenets of Tae Kwon Do. Okay, those right here are the tenets of Tae Kwon Do. We all say them together. Ready? Courtesy, integrity, perseverance, self-control, indomitable spirit, Tae Kwon Do. Good job. And one of my later lessons, I'll explain what these tenets all mean too, because I think that's important. And in my class, everybody needs to know the tenets and what they mean by the time they're a green belt. All right? So I'm going to end our class. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to have Dudley come back and say a few words to you. Okay? Dudley! Dudley, are you there? Hey, I'm waiting, Mr. Ken. I'm here. All right, Dudley. I think you're up.
Oh, hey you guys. I hope you're doing okay. That was a good lesson. And I want you guys to make sure that you keep yourself safe. And I hope that you'll come back for Ken's Family Tae Kwon Do lesson number 7 next week. So, see you guys. Bye.